What's going on, family? This is not financial advice. Do your own research, man. Hit like and subscribe to the channel, man, so we can keep this content pumping, man. We're going to get into some price action today, some trades that I took, some setups that I liked, and then we're going to be getting into where this market is going. So for the first time in since October 15th, this is the first time we actually got some life on the VIX, man. They spiked up real high. They were up a little over 26, about 5 to 6% on a day, but they kind of slowed down. They backed off of that area. But I like how this is looking for the overall push down in the market, man. We could be seeing a potential put down right into the CPI numbers, man. We could be having a build up, and this could be the spike that we're all looking for. So this is what I like about the VIX. The indexes on the dollar. I'm gonna show you the dollar real quick. Well, this is the price action that we got for today. As you know, they were up way more than this, man. This was a super volatile day today. I was completely shocked. I was clueless. I didn't know what was going on today, man. Today was a wild day, man. So I'm gonna just show you the dollar index real quick before we get started to this price action. And I got the dollar index finally breaking this trend line, and if they have some follow through in this trend line, I'm not sure they will, but if they do, 102 to 105 is the next zone. Goes all the way back to 2003, man. 102 to 105 is where the dollar should find some support for the break of this trend line. So that's what I'm looking at now. The dollar, what the dollar's doing, and what the VIX is doing. So these are my two indicators I use in Confluence to figure out where this market is going. So let's get into some price action, man. Today was a wild day, man. So the market actually was up almost close to, I want to say, because they were up about 40, 50 points. They were close to 60 points, a little over 60 points on the day. So they started off, about 60 points, a little over 60 points. So it started up down here in this consolidation area. This is where prices open this morning. As you can see, they gapped up. Don't know why, but they gapped up and they immediately came back to close that gap. No hesitation. And they sat here for a minute. So usually at support, they come down, consolidate. They're either going to break out and fail, or they're going to break out and pull back. So this was the first trade I took for the day. Let me zoom in. So we got this breakout pattern that I saw. See where my arrow is? So this is a trap that they had because you were thinking it's a double top. They gave you a third lower high, and then they gave you a big old red bar down here. And after I seen the engulfing entry, the big old green bar, that's where I took my entry to go long. I closed my position at around 38.20, and I left a runner for the entire day pretty much. This trend line did develop, so this is what I was watching for, another touch of this trend line, because they stacked up over here, third, fourth, maybe about 5 touches on it, and they never came back to give another confirmation. They just immediately broke it, backside retested. So we got the first break of this channel, backside retest, and we got 2 legs down, and then a break, and then a new low. So we got 2 legs down, then we got this break, which made it look, it was another trap, another bear trap, because we know we're looking for long. So they broke down, 2 legs down, and they gave you a lower low. And that's where I got long with them after that engulfing bearish candle. I got long on the tiny bar, the green bar. because I was looking at the bigger time frames, and it was just a consolidation period. And I was able to ride up to 38.50. That was my target for the day, and they consolidated. And I didn't like what they were doing up here because they were supposed to go higher. They have no reason to stop here. It's not a fib level. It's just prior resistance. It was just supposed to be a short-term correction, if anything. But they came up, they consolidated. They made a failed breakdown here on this chart. And this is where I took my second entry. We got a higher low, failed breakout to the downside. And I was able to capitalize on that trade as well. Those are the three trades that I took for the day. The other two were just scalps, but I did leave a runner. And in this move from these highs up here, I don't know what this was, but this was crazy, man. I don't know what they were doing up here after they consolidated, but around what time was that? Around 1:15, 1:20, man. This market just took a turn for the worse, and they dropped over 70 points, man. And I was trying to figure out where it is coming from. What? No catalyst, no nothing. It gave the whole move back, which wasn't supposed to happen, man. It's supposed to a failed breakout leads to a break to the upside, man. So this is how the market does, man. Then we got this spike in the channel pattern. They coming down. They confirmed it. They blew straight through 3,800. They came down to 3,790. And then this overshoot of this channel kind of led to a reversal pattern. But by this time, I wasn't trading. This is after the fact. I don't know what they were doing, man. This is just a wild market. 70-point drop. Then they came back up. And what was that about? How many points is that? Because they were negative at one point. They were negative. They're about 70 points back up, man. This is a crazy, wild market, man. So hope you guys are green today. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. I don't know what they're gonna do. Big rejection off this zone, 38.50. So I'm expecting a break below 3,800 for tomorrow, man. But we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Out.